So we're going to talk a little bit about my system, the RAD triad. So we've discussed rest, activity, and diet. And when you look at what that looks like on a piece of paper, this is how I've depicted it. So we have our triad, and diet is going to be in each three of these corners. Because as we know from working with our clients, whether or not our clients are eating healthy is going to affect their mind, it's going to affect their performance, it's going to affect their ability to reach their goals. So diet is one of the key considerations that we need to keep in mind. And then within this triangle, we have the yin and yang symbol, which represent rest and activity. So if our clients don't do enough, they're too inactive, that's going to affect their health, well-being, ability to get to their goals. And if they're too active, they don't rest enough, that's also going to be a problem. So we need to balance these three factors. But the overarching principle and what I teach my students, what I work with my clients, is the attitude. It's the mental states, it's the thoughts, it's the beliefs, because if that's not in place, none of this is going to be as impactful. Now, neuroscience is something that I research a lot, and neuroplasticity. So if you look at what they say, it used to be thought that the brain was this inert organ in the body, that signals go out, signals come back in, but you can't develop new brain cells. It's kind of, you got what you got, and when you lose it, it's gone. And neuroplasticity is telling us that's not true. We can wire new circuits together. So if you look at the martial arts principle, it's called Yi leads the Qi, or where the attention goes, the Qi or the energy flows. In fitness, we see this as the use-disuse principle. If you use something, it becomes stronger. If you don't use something, it becomes weaker. So we're going to use that to our abilities as we work with our clients. And what we're going to talk about today is how you can use these three factors to affect thoughts and emotions and beliefs, and then how you can use the beliefs to impact these. So you have an optimal training approach with your clients, because neuroplasticity shows us that thoughts will affect emotions, which will affect actions. And this is something that Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about. That if your clients come to you, a lot of them have an underlying thought, or maybe it's an overt thought, I'm fat. So when they feel this way, what kind of emotional states do you think that they're feeling? Well, I would guess that they are feeling depressed, they're feeling unmotivated, and when I'm in this feeling state, when I'm feeling these emotions, what actions am I likely to take? Well, I'm probably going to sit at home, maybe go out to a bar, and I'm going to eat comfort foods. And guess what happens? Those actions reinforce the thoughts. I'm fat, which reinforces the emotions. I'm depressed and unmotivated, which reinforce these actions of sitting at home and eating comfort foods. And so you can see that with personal training and fitness coaching in general, a lot of times we focus on the actions, what to eat, how to exercise. But if you aren't affecting the thoughts, which affect the emotions, these actions are never going to be a lasting transformation. They're going to be something temporary that you have to continually check in on your clients and make sure they're following these things, because their thoughts are not in line with their actions. Their thoughts of I'm fat don't encourage them to eat well or to go out and to work out and to feel better. So what we're going to talk about today, again, going back to the RAD triad, how the rest, activity, and diet affect those thoughts, and then how we can use the thoughts to come back and affect the choices that we use in our training approach with our clients.